Unsolicited advice for falling in love with a divorcee by Eirean Patton Bradley. 1, run! 2, if you choose to ignore the advice, know this. The person you are choosing to love has stood Sunday stock pillars still in front of a congregation of every person they hold of worth on the planet and promised to love one person forever. They meant it. They failed. They now know what it feels like to have chunks of vow lodged beneath their fingernails from using every inch of musculature to maintain their grasp on a promise. They've felt themselves pinioned between the angry oak jaws of for poor and for worse, and then felt their own brittle bonework snap like kindling, and as a penalty for not being able to withstand the pressure, they've been forced to watch the diamond in their wedding band slowly reverse its way back to coal. They have loved people who have shamed them, and they have shamed people who have loved them. They understand now that sometimes love is absolutely the most fucked up thing you can do to someone you love. See, the person that you are choosing to love has had to redo their taxes, pay moving men, go see lawyers, all for having the audacity to leave before death gave them permission to do it. They have been slackly comforted by sad-eyed friends on weak-willed group outings where they're told, don't worry, it's not so bad. 50% of all marriages end in divorce. What those friends always forget is 50% of all people also believe in an angry, vengeful God, and there is never any comfort in being a statistic. You see, the person you are choosing to love has trained themselves to sleep face first now, because they can't trust their eyes not to spring open like caffeinated sparrows at every ghost in the hallway, every phantom in the floorboards, every sound echoing throughout the night that leads them to believe that they might not be alone. And you hopefully will never know the shame and the relief that coats you like stale satin sweat when you realize you are still alone. So you who are choosing to love, know this and know this most importantly. In your chest, you do not have a heart. You have a forest fire. And yes, it is the gift you've always been told it is. It's a 10-alarm, God-chiseled golden blaze. It's what God invented the word glorious for. It's an army of candles. It's an armada of suns marching in one direction. And you're right in your opinionation that it's a gift. And in your best intentions, you are handing your gift to a burn victim. Don't be surprised when they don't reach out their withered fingertips to touch it. Don't be surprised when they forget that fire does bring warmth. Don't be surprised when all they can remember is the screaming